When I was just starting installing vinyl plank flooring, laminate, hardwood, I had a huge problem. Every time I needed to cut a plank, I would need to measure it, then take a plank from where I was and walk all the way to the meter saw, table saw, until I found this tool. Allow me to introduce the game-changing tool that changed the way I installed flooring once and forever. So this is the brand that we sell, but in general it's called Laminate Cutter. The one that we sell the most is called Norske brand 13-inch vinyl laminate cutter. And why do I believe it became a game changer for my flooring installation process? Because first of all, buying table saw, meter saw costs more than buying this. For example, we sell this one at $130 with free shipping in all 50 states, which is much cheaper than buying any power tool. Blades for the meter saw or table saw cost 3, 4, 5, up to 10 times more than a blade for the vinyl laminate cutter. But the three biggest things that made a difference, like for me, first of all, I'm going to show it to you in a second. So laminate cutter doesn't need any wires, doesn't need any batteries, which means there is no limit how long you can use, where you can use it. Second, it's very light. So meter saw, table saw, even the smallest one, they're pretty heavy, bulky. You need electricity or you need batteries, where this I can carry with one hand, and I can put it wherever I'm installing flooring right now, right this second. The second biggest thing, it's apart from being non-electrical, it doesn't make any noise. So in buildings, especially where there is problems with neighbors or where the building requires the jobs to be made like very quietly, this makes like one click noise when you cut the plank, and that's all. Where the table saw, meter saw is going to make huge amount of noise. And the third biggest change that I felt, it doesn't create any dust, because when you cut, like let's say especially like laminate, vinyl as well, when you cut it on meter saw, table saw, or any other power tool, it creates a lot of dust and it's all over the place. Of course, you can use a vacuum cleaner, you can surround the area with plastic, but in most cases, when you want to do like a quick in and out job, well, this is a game changer that increase the speed of our installation drastically. Now let's talk about the tool itself. So this specific model, the 30-inch laminate cutter, can cut up to 13-inch wide planks, laminate, vinyl, hardwood. The blade can go up to 16 millimeters. It's pretty lightweight. I'm not sure about the exact weight, but I can hold it with one hand. Also, because of this leverage, it requires minimum force in order to cut a plank. Also, like if you need like an angled cut, there is lines that show you how many degrees you're cutting. So if you need like to cut like a 12-inch or 10-inch, you don't need even to make a marking. You just put a plank and then you use this tape in order to measure how much you need to cut. Blade is replaceable, which was very important for myself. Because I kind of go through those maybe every half a year, or I can just pull it out and sharpen it if I feel like it's a little bit dull. We use this laminate cutter in order to cut vinyl plank flooring, VCT, laminate, hardwood. We also use it to cut siding and other types of materials. By the way, I also use it sometimes in order to cut like quarter rounds, baseboards, if they fit in the widths, and also transitions as well. The product itself comes in a box like this. So it does require maybe like a 10 minutes assembly. Everything, like all the bolts, all the screws, everything is included here. I want to say it takes me like roughly 5 to 7 minutes in order to assemble it from this into this. And I personally carry it in my car like in this shape because it's pretty small, especially when it's already assembled. light and it's easy to carry around during the installation or between the installs. Let's summarize. So here's why this product became a game changer for my company. So first of all, as I mentioned before, it's dustless. So it doesn't create dust as a meter saw table saw. It doesn't require any batteries, doesn't require any electricity. So there is no limit to when and where I can use it. It's pretty lightweight, so this means I can carry it around on the job, from the job site, in one hand, very simple. Blades are replaceable, so if they're getting dull, especially when cutting like SPC or some hardwood, I can later just change the blade and continue using the tool. It doesn't create any noise, so in places where noise is important, this changes a lot. And most importantly, it speeds up the job drastically just because I don't need to walk back to the meter saw, table saw, or like push it around or switch it from one plug into another plug. So I'm just sitting in one place where I'm currently doing flooring. I have it next to me. I'm by the wall. I need to make a cut. I put the plank, cut, click in, done. Simplifies a lot. And also, like, I feel that if you're doing flooring yourself, this is the tool that's gonna help you a lot because, you know, like when you're a contractor, you have a ton of tools you can use in order to cut the plank. Yes, this is going to be one of the better options. However, like when you're a homeowner, it's not something that you do every day. Just buying this one essential tool is going to change everything, at least based on my experience. So we do sell this specific tool, the Norske 13-inch laminate cutter. We do ship those for free in all 50 states. I believe price is around $130, and in most cases we ship it the same day. So in some states it arrives next business day or like in 2-3 business days. So we try to make it pretty quick. Also, since it's so cheap, I highly recommend to try it and see it for yourself. If it doesn't work, well, it's not a big loss, but if it does, for us, it changed a lot. So allow me to show you how exactly this tool works. And I'll show you how exactly it cuts the plank. I'm going to be cutting 9-inch wide by 48-inch long SPC click-in vinyl plank flooring. It's 6.5 millimeter thick, so it's a pretty thick one. And since it's an SPC, so it's on the harder side. And you can judge yourself and see how hard it was and make your own decision whether you like it or not. So here's the tool. It's already assembled from the box. All I need to do is I'm releasing it here in order for the handle to go up like this. And this opens a space over here between the table and the blade. Blade is very sharp when it comes in the box. And all I need to do, let's say I need to cut 12-inch from this plank. I will put it inside the tool. Over here, here is a tape that shows me how much I'm cutting. So I'm going to be moving it to exactly 12-inch. So over here it says 12-inch and there is like a tape going all the way through. As soon as I'm done with adjusting the length that I need, I'm holding the plank here and I'm pressing the handle down. As you can see, just made one quick click noise. That's all. There is no dust, there is no debris, no electricity needed. Very quick and very efficient. And even though this underlayment, this flooring has attached underlayment, we get a very clean cut. No ripped underlayment, no broken edges. Really nice straight cut. So if you're planning installing vinyl plank flooring, laminate, hardwood, siding, I really recommend you to try this bad boy because it helped my business a lot. Especially if you're a contractor or general contractor and flooring is something that you do very often, give it a try. Maybe it's gonna change everything the way it did change for me. That's, by the way, the reason why we started selling those, because they just helped us a lot. And I feel like it's a game changer on the market, like compared to what's available right now and compared to like meter saw, table saw. And in case if you already have one, we also sell blades. We have those in stock as well. Links for cutter and for blade I'm going to leave in the description. And as I mentioned before, we ship them for free all across the United States. So, and we ship them the same day the order is placed. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next unboxing video. Boris was with you from Best Flooring Honolulu. Aloha.